It is something very special indeed to make it to a UEFA Champions League final. Now these two teams are intent upon tasting glory. Welcome to the showpiece event on the European club calendar. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, joined tonight for live coverage by Stuart Robson. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against Bayern Munich.
Well, Derek, you just wonder what those players are thinking right now. Some will be nervous, some will be excited, and some may be anxious. But once that whistle blows, we're going to be in for an absolute classic here.
Here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Keylor Navas gets the nod in goal. Sergio Ramos plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Lionel Messi starts with Neymar out wide. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. And space to attack. Müller. Goretzka! Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper. And here's Joshua Kimmich. The free kick decision going the way of Bayern. Davies. It might appeal to Müller. Splendid defending. Well, just looking at everything in Lionel Messi's impressive repertoire, Stuart, it is considerable. What do you think will be especially relevant this time around?
Well, Derek, we know he loves linking up with other players, but it's when he's in and around the penalty area, that's when he's at his most dangerous, when he plays little one-twos around his marker, and then...
And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Well, how can we put it? Not a free kick that's going to live long in the memory.
Well, how we can put it, it's a poor effort, poor technique, probably the wrong decision as well. That needed to go into the box.
Müller. Really good challenge. Can he do it to take the lead? And top-notch as well as brave goalkeeping.
Well, he comes off his line at just the right time. He read that brilliantly.
Mane. Coman! Oh, wonderful goalkeeping!
Well, you have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful save.
Joshua Kimmich with the corner. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. I just missed that little bit of attacking spark. Goalkeeper's ball. Lionel Messi. Navas. Marquinhos. Ramos. And Neymar. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Pavard. And Upamecano. De Ligt. This is Müller. Upamecano. Sadio Mane now. Neymar. Well, he's lost it. Coman. And Coman has the chance. That is a really disappointing effort. Goodness me.
On that occasion, just didn't make the right sort of contact. Should be testing the goalkeeper from that sort of range.
Lionel Messi. Just not looking confident in possession. Coman. And thwarted there following the cross. Mbappe. Marco Verratti in the middle. Now the attack fizzled out. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. He's got to score! Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. A PSG corner it is, and potentially an opportunity. And short it is. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Hakimi. Lionel Messi. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. And Bayern, the recipients of the free kick here. Thomas Müller. Kimmich. Coman. Well, didn't seem to be too much in that offside decision. Neymar. A chance to whip it in. Back then to the goalkeeper. Attacking possibilities for PSG. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Hakimi. And the advantage is with PSG. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. The delivery from Neymar. Well, not the best clearance.
Well, there you have it. In terms of possession, there's not much in it. It really has been a hard-fought battle so far. One of these teams needs to start taking a risk or two.
Leroy Sané. Oh, big chance. And a goal for Bayern. They strike first in the Champions League final.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, they get the ball moving again. What effect will that goal have on PSG? We're going to find out here. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Well, almost at the interval, and a story of PSG chasing the game. Stuart, what have you made of their first half performance?
Well, it's been a tight first half so far, but they haven't quite shown enough guile in the attacking third. If, however, they can be more dynamic in the 1v1 situations, they have the quality to turn this around.
Hakimi. Well, they've given him too much space. He's played it over to the near post. But it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And now... Into the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory. Pavard. Thomas Müller. Müller. And ready for it is Leroy Sané. Threat over for now, it seems. Possession lost. And providing width. And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. Well, some might say he's been fortunate to avoid being shown the card.
Well, I like that from the referee. Just because it's a penalty doesn't mean it's a yellow card. I think he's got it right.
Chance to even things up here. And danger still. Well, nothing comes of it. Under a fair bit of pressure. Müller. What's he going to do here? Müller. Oh, a vital interception. And they could face difficulties here. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. Well, no let-up, plenty of pressure. Minge. And Neymar. And an astute piece of defending. Coman. Gives it a go. Oh, he wasn't ruthless enough in front of goal. Keeper has it now. Running room in the wide position. And a Bayern throw coming up. And a textbook interception. Will he play it in? Sound piece of goalkeeping. 30 minutes left for play. Minge. Mbappe in the centre. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Referees are rightly praised for giving advantage, but when there is no advantage, it has to be a free kick. Possession regained by Verratti. Attacking possibilities for PSG. And Neymar. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind. But he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Bad pass. And options in the centre. Can they hit on the break? All hands on deck. Has a go. Determined defending. Intercepting it intelligently. 20 minutes remaining. Coman. And ready for it is Leroy Sané. And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, Coman's cross was always going to be threatening, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so... Oh well though, lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Oh, he looks threatening. And fine goalkeeping. And over comes the corner. Messi. Neymar makes his way forward with purpose. Options around him. Very quick thinking there. Mbappe. And Paris Saint-Germain with the ball again. Might be able to set up the chance. Verratti in the thick of the action. And I think the threat has been averted. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. A real opening now. And a close offside decision as they were threatening. Fabian. Could play it in. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Could pull one back here, which he does! And maybe, just maybe, there's enough time for an equaliser. It would be quite the frenetic turnaround. So the ball is rolling again, 2-1 the scoreline. And he's through here. Well, the keeper was called upon and delivered.
Well, he's so good in those 1v1 moments, and he's proved it yet again.
Delivering it. Oh, a good diving save. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. And still dangerous. Danger averted for now. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Mane. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Minge. Neymar. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Coman. And he's keen on cutting in. Can they keep it out? And the keeper put to the test, but he comes through it.
Well, he's so sharp, isn't he? Great first save and then the recovery.
3 minutes of added time here. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Messi in the vicinity. Could be a chance to break here. And he's in. Giving it a try. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. And it's all over now. A Champions League success story for Bayern Munich.
Well, just look at the emotions out there. Joy and relief on one side, despair and heartache on the other. But we've got the right winners here. They fully deserved it on the night.
For these players, well, it's the night of their lives. And they're determined to enjoy every millisecond.
Well, they have to make the most of this, don't they? It's a great feat. What an achievement from them.
Well, they don't need to be reminded about what comes next. It's the presentation of the coveted Champions League trophy.
Well, there's some tired players out there, but what you can be sure of, they'll find some energy when they get their hands on the trophy. They'll be going mad in the next few moments.
The Champions League winners, Bayern Munich.
Well, this is what they wanted. What a moment for these players. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been fantastic.
And you can feel the emotion. It's natural to reflect on this final, but so much hard work has gone into the entire campaign. Memories, memories. What would a celebration be without the chance to enjoy it with your own supporters?
Well, these fans have certainly played their part, haven't they? They'll savour these moments. They've travelled far and wide to follow their team. They're loving every minute of this, and why not? They deserve it.
A performance of fire as well as ice. They held their nerve when that was necessary. And these celebrations will run long into the night.
Well, these are the moments they have to make the most of. It doesn't happen very often, does it? These will be photos to cherish for years to come. Brilliant stuff.
And you are looking at the best club side in Europe. And they get the ball.